look at you. You made it once again. We're just making incredible choices in life, and watching me is an incredible choice. Real shit. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I am grateful for you to watching this. Real talk. I'm building this commercial. I'm building this channel very slowly, but I'm happy with what's going on so far. Money is an amplifier, man. Now, y'all might be asking, why am I doing an episode about money being an amplifier? Because you need to know, if you grew up like me, you need to understand that there are 7 things I'm gonna break down that money really changes for you. Money can amplify for you. You did? Money, this shit, like poverty, like listen to me, bro. Listen to me. And I gotta break this shit down. Close the whiteboard. Poverty is a fucking cancer. Poverty is a fucking disease. Poverty is a pandemic. Because the thing is, when you're broke, you try to say shit like, money is the root of all evil. I have never heard a rich person say some dumb shit like that. Rich people don't say shit like that. That's what broke motherfuckers say. And don't get me wrong, I grew up broke as fuck too. I did. Me and my mother shared a bunk bed in my grandmother's house for a couple of years of my life. I didn't have my own room until I was 16 years old. And that's reality, real poverty. Okay? So, yeah. So, yeah, we gonna break this shit down. So here's some of the things that money can amplify. All right? Food. Oh shit. Hold on. Food. When you broke, let me tell you something. When you broke, you just eat shit out of, you eat things out of value. When you're broke, you eat things out of pure value. You don't eat things that are healthy. You don't eat anything that's good for you, nothing that has nutrition. You're eating bad shit. Now, I'm not saying this, man. I'm not saying this because I grew up broke as fuck too. We used to go to Food for Less. We used to go to a grocery outlet. I grew up eating bullshit like that, okay? Now, I'm not saying that just because you spend more at the grocery store, it's gonna be better quality. Actually, I am saying that. That's a bullshit lie. There's a big difference between Food for Less and Gelson's. There's a big difference between grocery outlet and Whole Foods. You dig what I'm saying? When you spend more money, generally, the best produce is at better quality grocery stores. The problem is, I grew up in a food desert, and most hoods are food deserts. You go to, and I'm a California nigga, so I grew up in the Bay, and most of the grocery stores are little like carnicerias, like supermarket, are Mexican owned. And if you go to the produce section, 9 times out of 10, the produce looks terrible. It's flies and shit flying around. It's fucked up. You dig? When you got money, when you're poor, you eat for value. I remember this. When we were poor, my grandmother and my mom used to just try to give me as much food as possible. I ate a lot of bullshit, a lot of rice-a-roni, a lot of turf burritos, that you throw the Tina burritos. You feel me? A lot of chips, a lot of just microwave shit with no good nutrition. You feel me? When you get money, it amplifies it. So what I'm saying is, with the food situation, as you get older, you got to realize that everything, like your nutrition is 80%. It's your fuel. And 80% of your nutrition has to do with your overall well-being. So if you eat clean, fucking whole foods, vegetables, and lean cuts of meat, drinking water and ginger shots, and bust down green juices. You know, a bust down is a green juice. I call it a bust down. You feel me? So that shit is packed with nutrients. So when you invest in better food, because you got more money, you're not just buying shit because you're broke. Turf burritos, top ramen and shit. You invested in better, more nutrition-based foods, you'll have a better fuel for the day. You dig what I'm saying? So that's real motherfucking talk. Back to the whiteboard. All right. Food. So that's one thing that can get amplified. 2, your schedule. Your schedule. Your schedule. When you have money, when you don't have money, you fuck around. The idle mind is the devil's playground. That's some real shit. My brokest years of my life, I was playing a lot of video games. I was watching a lot of porn. What else? I was drinking a lot. I was eating a lot of bullshit food, Jack in the Box. I was on social media way too much. I was wasting time and I wasn't happy. When I got to the bag, okay? Now this is my second go around at money. My first go around was in my 20s when I was hood rich and I blew through all my money. This is my second go around. Now I'm rich. Big difference between hood rich and rich. The second go around is my schedule is different. In my 20s when I was hood rich, or even before I was hood rich when I was broke, I had nothing going. So I had a lot of time I would just waste. Wasted time. My schedule now is, I don't even want to talk to you if you ain't got some money. I'm serious. Like, if you call me, if you text me, I'm a part of a couple of Discords. If you reach out to me saying, hey, can I pick your brain? Picking my brain comes with a price tag. So you better be able to afford it. I don't do free. I don't do pro bono. Now, that's the difference. Having money opens up your schedule to where you prioritize what's important and what's not. Okay? Having money can allow you to spend more time with your family. When you broke, you hustling, you're in a duress mindset, and you don't have the ability to do what the fuck you want to do. When you got the bag, and you're getting residual income from your courses and your books and your IPs, and you're getting residual income from your properties that you own, and you're getting money from your dividend stocks, and you're getting money outside of earned income, making more money from residual income than your earned income. All your liabilities are taken care of. You're able to pay your bills 6 months in advance if you want to. That is when you have the ability to say, you know what? I'm gonna go spend time with my family more. You dig? So your schedule is impacted by that, by having more money. Okay? Number 3. All right, this is a good one. Number 3 is convenience. Convenience. When you have more money, money can amplify your convenience. So you might be somebody that hates cooking, right? You could hire a personal chef. You may hate cleaning up your house. You can hire a maid. You might not have time to wash your car. You can hire a mobile car detail service to come by and wash your car while you're at a meeting. You might not have time to go to the barbershop. Your barber can come to you for $200. You dig what I'm saying? This convenience. When you broke, nothing is convenient. When you're broke, everything is an inconvenience. You got to do everything. Everything. When you broke, you have no time to prioritize to do anything that you want to do. Convenience helps you. Having those things, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy cooking. My wife enjoys cleaning. But if I want to call a maid to come clean our house once a week, that's not an issue. If I don't want to go to the barbershop because I'm too busy working at home and I need my barber to come to me, I can give him $200 and he come to my house. When you get money, you really start to equate your time as money. When you're broke, you don't give a fuck because you ain't got nothing going. You know what I mean? So, and if you could do this for me, hit that sub button, like, share, comment, subscribe. If y'all could send this, each one of y'all could send this to 3 of your friends, add this to your Facebook, I could get to above 1,000 subs pretty soon. I want to break 1,000 subs. All right? That's my goal. Got a long way to go. But we can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Help a nigga out. Shit. Lacing y'all a good game every week. All right. Physical health. So, this is from experience. When I was broke, I didn't prioritize my physical health. I neglected it. Now, I don't know how true this is for the average person that grows up broke, but I do know this. Most people from my neighborhood didn't work out. We ate terrible, you know. We grew up going to a Chinese food spot. We ate terrible. You know, we didn't prioritize our physical health. When you get money, the average person that has money invests in their health, because they know if they don't have good health, then they can't have optimal results. And if you want optimal results in your life, you gotta have some good health. So when you have money, you can hire a trainer. You can hire a dietitian. You can hire a personal chef. Prioritize your physical health. When you have money, you prioritize your physical health, right? It's important. So that is number 4, your physical health. You only get one body, man. You only get one body, and you only get one chance to fuck it up. So you don't want to fuck it up. You want to try to keep it together. Number 5, mental health. Mental health. Now, for me, I never seen a point of hiring a therapist when I was younger. But I would say this. Your mental health is so key, especially when you come from poverty to wealth. When you go from that mindset of being a duress mindset to one of abundance, it takes a bunch of things you got to break. You got to break survivor's remorse. If you have survivor's remorse, that's when you are guilty for having money and your old friends are still broke. So you might want to drag them along with you. Terrible idea. Terrible. I did this shit. And it fucked me then. It really did. I lost a lot of friendships trying to bring people along with me who were not meant to be with me. When you grow up in poverty, you know, you have this mindset of always trying to, coming from meager backgrounds, you You look at things like, you look at the glass half full. You look at things like from a very, very scarce mindset. And that's because you haven't had shit. The hardest thing for me to do, and I'm still trying to break it now, is get used to the fact that I'll never be broke again, ever. And my kids ain't gonna be broke. And one of my biggest fears for a long time was going broke again. And I ain't never gonna let that shit happen again. And it weighed down on me. Because think about it, when you were broke, you had sleepless nights. You know, you stressed out, your hair falling out, your hair turning gray. You know, I got hella grays. You know, so your mental health is something that you need to invest in. People in my community, we talk about, oh, you could just go to church and pray for it. Nah, no, therapy, bro, therapy. It's a hard transition to go from poor to now you got a bag. Like, that shit is difficult. So that shit is really hard to break. All right. So number 6, travel. When you broke, you ain't got no money to travel. You barely. I remember my mother. You know what? I'm so grateful for this, man. We grew up broke. I grew up broke. Like I told you, I grew up broke. But my mother, she took me to Walt Disney World when I was in 4th grade, and I'm a kid from the Bay going to Orlando. I'm sitting on the flight for 6 hours, 5.5 hours. You know, she took me to Detroit to go see my family. Like, I know that's not like a vacation, but getting on a plane is very important for a young kid. It just showed me that the world is so much bigger than the Bay. You know what I'm saying? And the world is so much bigger than the Bay. So travel is something that amplifies when you have more money. You know, you look to invest in experiences much more than investing in bullshit, you know? So travel. And the last one is this. Mentorship. You know, even if you don't have money now, one thing I used to do when I didn't have money is I used to seek education from virtual mentors. So for a lot of y'all watching, I might be your virtual mentor. I might not even know you exist, but you know I exist. And you might be taking tidbits of everything I say and applying it to your life. I have a bunch of videos on here about how to make money. I have a bunch of videos on here on life lessons, what to do, what not to do, my own experience, me being 1 degree away from someone else's experience. Virtual mentorship is something that I think that everybody should go after until you can afford the one-on-one. When I went broke, you know, and I had to sell off everything, I started to educate myself more on ways to make money. Jim Rohn, he became a big virtual mentor to me. Jeffrey Hazlett became a virtual mentor to me. Robert Kiyosaki, I think that's his name. Rich Dad Poor Dad author. You know, I started to educate myself on people that were successful, learn from their flaws, and learn from their triumphs. Virtual mentorship is important. But once you get to the bag, you can start hiring a mentor. Last summer, I had a mentor who is huge in multifamily real estate. He owns over 1,000 doors. 1,000 people pay him rent every month. And this was a black man. He's a billionaire. He's from Oakland. He's well into his 60s now, and he has a ranch out here in Malibu, horse ranch. And you know, his mentorship was $10,000 for the year. And when you have the bag, you're seeing the results in your life, you will pay what it takes to get to where you need to go. It might not even be something like that. It might just be like, you might want to reach out to me to learn more about the vending and ATM business. You know, I showed y'all how I can make $20,000 in a month on my business, ATM and vending machines, in a couple of videos. Or you might want to learn how to wholesale houses virtually, like I do. You know, I can literally sit right here in my kitchen and virtually wholesale a house. I'm in LA, and wholesale a house in Atlanta. And I ain't never been to Atlanta, but I can make money in Atlanta without even having to be there. You might want to pay me for that. Tap in below. But mentorships, those are important, man. So, but I wanted to give you all this, man. These are the things that money can be an amplifier for. Your food quality goes up. You're gonna have much better food. Your schedule is gonna be better. You're gonna be able to do what you want to do, and you're gonna prioritize your time. Number 3, you're gonna be able to pay for convenience. You don't want to clean your house, you can hire a maid. You don't want to cook, hire a personal chef. All that type of shit. Number 4, physical health. You're gonna invest in, rather than, you know, if you want to get a trainer, you can do that. You want to go to Equinox and pay $200 a month for an incredible luxury gym, you can do that. Number 5, mental health. If you want to get a therapist, you can afford that. Number 6, travel. You'll be able to travel. You know, me and my wife are actually headed on a trip in a couple of weeks, and you guys will see it on here. So, number 7, mentorship. And that's it right there. But what I want to say is this, man. You might not be at the place you want to be at in your life right now, but understand this. Everything I named off, it takes money to get to where you need to go in order for your life to become better. There's no excuse for being broke in 2022, 2023. 0. We all got the same internet. We all got the same internet. Do you want to turn this device right here? Is it going to be an entertainment TV device where all you do is watch comedy skits and look at big booty models and all that dumb shit? Or is this going to become an ATM? This is an ATM for me. I can make $10,000 without leaving my house. Option trade. I can make $20,000 without leaving my house, virtually wholesaling houses. That's the life you want. All right. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace and love.